Hello guys, in today's video I will be showcasing you how to counter the Houndmaster. Now I figured the best way to showcase a counter for a specific killer is by having someone who is experienced as that killer or mains a specific killer, showing the amount of counters they see because they face hundreds and hundreds of survivors who are always testing and trying out different strategies on how to counter specific killers. Now, because I've been maining Houndmaster recently, I have faced those hundreds and hundreds of survivors that are constantly using these unique weird pathing or just using windows differently or pallets differently and trying to figure out the best way to play against her. And I think I've found a collective bunch of tips that I can give you guys that will actually help you play against this specific killer. Now, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and you'll see some funny moments of me and my mod messing up our custom match just trying to showcase it. Okay, so the simplest, most complained about part of Houndmaster is that when survivors throw the pallet, the dog is able to instantly vault over it and hit them. Now, the issue with that is that there are many killer powers that work like that. You throw a pallet against Huntress, Nemesis, Xenomorph, and they're right behind you, you're gonna get hit over the pallet, right? And so the first thing you can do is Houndmaster gets slowed down when she's doing this, right? So you can keep trying to run around the loop. But that is honestly probably not as safe as what I'm going to show you here. If you just let the dog grab you, you can just throw the pallet and save yourself. But if the pallet is already down, then you're actually affecting yourself negatively, because then the dog can just do that. And then the Houndmaster can break the pallet and then have enough time to hit you, because the dog holds on to you for 8 seconds, right? The only way to end it early is by stunning the dog to get rid of it. So, I know this is going to sound weird, especially from someone who plays Houndmaster or is currently maining Houndmaster. It's going to sound weird, but you actually want to let the killer power hit you, which is completely against what pretty much every single killer power in this entire game. You've always learned that you have to dodge the killer power, right? You have to dodge the killer power to do well, or else you're kind of just throwing and you're losing in chase. However, this is the first killer in DVD history where it benefits you from letting the power hit you. Because if you throw the pallet, you're just going to get grabbed. And if you try to stun the dog mid-dash, you could mess it up, and then the dog could vault over the pallet. So if Kamui picks it up, I can kind of show you what that looks like. You're better off, the reason you're just better off letting the dog hit you is if you try to stun it, Kamui, while it's launching at you. You can do it, but if you do it too late, the dog could already be outside the pallet's hitbox, and I've seen people basically, the dog goes through, the dog grabs onto them, but it grabs onto them and holds them from behind, and then when they throw the pallet doesn't stun the dog, and it's basically the same outcome as if I had vaulted over it. But, yeah. Basically, if it's already grabbed onto you, you're usually safe. You just don't want to drop it. Try to throw it now before it grabs onto you, if you can. There you go. That also works. It's a lot riskier. You can do that. But I think the best thing to do is let the dog grab you, because if you have bad ping, you could just get unlucky, right? So this works on no matter what the killer's ping and what your ping is. If you get grabbed, dropping the pallet, best way to survive. Literally #1 tip. Pallets are a huge counter to Houndmaster. Literally the biggest counter to her. She can't do anything. Her power goes on to cooldown. The dog has to path back to her before the power even goes into cooldown, which is why the power cooldown isn't long, by the way. I know some people were saying her cooldown's kind of short. The whole reason for that is because the pathing the dog takes is considered to be part of the cooldown. You know, you have to wait for the dog to come back to you before it starts. So that's part of the cooldown. One of the other things, if you kind of go to this box, Kamui. Yeah, just like wait right there. What you'll notice about Houndmaster is the dog travels along surfaces, right? The dog's going to travel along the surface. So the worst thing you can do as Survivor when you're trying to dodge the dog or the redirect of the dog is hug tiles. Because when I redirect here, because Kamui's hugging it, I'll be able to easily hit it, right? But if we fast forward to a point where Kamui's not hugging it, Kamui will have time to actually dodge the dog. So let me try to put it in the same spot it was at. If you're not hugging it or completely going around the corner, you'll actually be able to dodge left or right to do it, because the dog, remember, it's a projectile. It's not instant. So you have to lead your shots when you're playing Houndmaster. So most of the time, as I'm trying to predict where the survivor is going, I'm going to shoot the dog where I think they're going to be in a second or two, rather than where they are currently, right? I'm not going to send the dog right where they're at, because if Kamui is standing still right in this middle and I send it here, it'll be so easy. Like if you saw, well, sorry, just stand still right there. Just dodge it when I launch it. Oh, most of the time you won't be standing still mid-chase, so let's read that. You won't be standing still mid-chase. Yeah, just keep doing the thing where you're wiggling. I think that's better. It'll be easier for you to do. I'm just gonna launch it in the general direction. It's a lot easier to dodge because, you know, it's where they were, but if you're trying to lead your shot, it's a bit better. So doubling back is really effective against Houndmaster, is what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like Nurse, where you double back to kind of mess them up. And then same thing with the redirect. You try to make your movement unpredictable, so it's a lot harder for the survivor to actually, or for the killer to actually hit you with the dog. But yeah, number one tip, don't hug tiles, otherwise dog's gonna be able to hit you easier because it slides along the edges of things. And try to this is another thing. Houndmasters will try to zone you, right? So sometimes they'll launch the dog like this, and then they'll run this way, and they're gonna try and get you because you launched it from this side. The killer is trying to get you to zone yourself over here, and so the reason they start walking this way is you're gonna end up running into them, right? So you want to find the sweet spot where you are 100% sure you're not going to get hit by the dog, but also having the furthest distance possible from Portia herself. So Snug, obviously, you want to dodge, but you want to make sure Portia herself is not close to you either. So you have to find a middle ground between the two, right? Because once the dog's redirect ends, or the cooldown runs out, the dog's pathing may go past you, but it won't connect with you, right? It's just, like, once it comes back, the dog's just walking around the map. Like after it ends, it's just done. Like that walking back phase isn't gonna hit you. So if I can try to zone Kamui here and zone him in like this, but I didn't redirect in time, and so now Kamui just gets to run that way, maybe even get to Shack. But if the killer does redirect, oh, boosted Kamui. The killer does redirect after zoning, then you can run back towards where Portia was zoning for that half a second, because Portia only gets about a second to do the redirect, otherwise it's going to be late. So you want to dodge the initial direction of the dog, and then during the redirect you want to run back the way she ran away from, because now I have to go all the way back here, right? So it is basically that. We'll do a quick thing in Microsoft Paint, but I think that's the general idea for footage. I'll kind of draw the tile we were just at. This is the tree. This is the pallet. So if the dog comes this way, right, and Portia comes like just about here, then there is, because the tree, like there's a tree here, so it's kind of, hold on, let me draw the tree. There is a specific safe zone that you can kind of cover. Everything like right here, as long as you're not too close to Portia, I think it would be saying like up to here. Everything right here is a safe zone, with the very edge right here not being safe because the dog will run along the wall, right? So you want to position yourself anywhere in this zone where the dog can't hit you on redirecting, but you also, the reason this line's here is you want to position yourself in a space that's safe from getting hit by Portia, right? So if she launches the dog this way, and you're the survivor player, we'll make the survivor blue, and you're right here, you want to run towards the safe zone. Specifically, you probably want to be running closer towards the dog and as far away from Portia as you can get. So anything towards here is probably, this is like the golden spot. It's all about finding that golden spot that you're safe from both the dog and Portia. And I have a match where I did this multiple times. I found the golden spot when she was trying to zone me before doing the redirect. and I was able to dodge the dog and her and still get away. So we're going to be showcasing a match for this as the ending part of this video. But yes, there's counterplay to Houndmaster, but the reason people are taking so long to understand it is because the counterplay is purposefully getting hit by the killer's power, and we've never had something like that before. So I think it's going to take some time before people stop complaining and like actually try to learn the counterplay and like, you know, oh, this is kind of more simple than I thought it was, you know, because usually we just complain till it gets nerfed, you know. That's just usually what happens. I do think the Houndmaster could be down tuned in terms of like vault speed and maybe some cooldown and stuff like that, but I'm not talking about what I think should happen to her. I'm talking about the counterplay specifically. That's the whole point of this. Going somewhere, April? I got Eyes of Belmont, Kindred, Scavenger, and Troubleshooter. Actually, this is a good build. Ooh, new Houndmaster. I haven't faced her yet. She's on me. I'm going towards Shaq right now. Kamumu. Okay. She's got the ultimate Houndmaster Poodle Kamumu. That means she's pay to win just like me. I used the unstoppable bar of wood. See, chat? All these babies saying, oh, Houndmaster's OP, oh, she's so OP. You see how I just juiced her, chat? I juiced her on nothing but a log of wood. Right, Kamui? Because the only thing you were saying that you think might be too much, Kamui, was her vault speed, right? But now that we think about it, what the people have been doing for me is they sit in the pallet, wait for her to launch the dog, and then throw the pallet once the dog grabs onto them. That way it doesn't go over the pallet, bite them, and then they get a hit because she could break the pallet and hit them. So you're better off just waiting for the dog to hit you and then throwing the pallet, Kamui, if you're getting chased. That's just what I saw from people who were playing with her. Or playing against, how people were playing against me, saying. Oh, nice, she got me. She missed. Oh, hi, Kamui. Don't you worry, Kamui. I'm coming. And breed the pallet by baiting them to swing or launch their power. So, like, you bait Nemesis's tentacle out, or you bait Xeno's tail out by pretending like you're gonna throw the pallet, but then you don't throw the pallet. And then they swing and miss, and then you get to keep running around the loop again. Like, I've seen you do that against Nemesis, right? Deathbound. Oh, shit. Nice. She's going back to hook. No need to deflect. Shut up. Oh, she found me. Run, Kamumu, run. She's camping. I'm gonna have to be the one to trade. Alright. She should wiggle free instantly. You'll probably have to be the next one to come, Kamui. She's proxying the hooks. Oh, she's actually leaving now. Yeah, she's going after you. I have Kindred, though. Now's the perfect time to get me because she left. Oh, she's coming back now, though. If you can get the unhook without having to trade. Yeah. Get it. Nice. Okay, we're cooking now. Yeah, remember what I said about the pallet, though? If you get to one, just camp it. And then throw the pallet. Yeah, there you go. We're tripled on the last gen. The Kate did not dodge that at all. What the fuck? You're gonna have to get on another gen over there, Kamui. She's gonna interrupt me on this one. I don't know where she went. Oh damn, the Nancy came back to this gen too. Yeah, okay, you get on another one because I don't think this Nancy's going to. Damn. I'm gonna hold W away from it as far as I can. Oh, here's another pallet. Or another gin. She's on me. Oh shit! She almost got me there. That actually scared the shit out of me. Woo! Oh! Nice! Oh my god, I'm actually having a good chase against her. I don't have any pallets left here though, but you're gonna finish that gen. Huge. She's on. Okay. Yeah, you start opening the door. And then we can heal. And maybe try to save her. She's coming. She's on me? No, she's on you. Hold W away from the gate. I'm gonna get Nancy up. He's going to the other door. Crawl towards me after you're done recovering. The door's like 99. Almost. I don't have any way to heal myself. No, Kamumu. Okay, we still get 2 out, I think. Yeah, she doesn't know I'm here. Don't wait there, Nancy. If you get grabbed, you're dead. Okay. GG's. That was a great game to showcase how to play against your community. It's been a while since we made a new video in those series too, right?